Hey friends, welcome back. So I am here with my $10 challenge. I do want to point out, because a lot of people have been asking me, did I get CRTs printed? And the answer is yes. I got a ton of them printed today on both of my cards that I use. And I think it must be a hit or miss with people not getting them, because I had really good CRTs that printed. Although I did not even use them. I used one of them, which should have been two, but one didn't go through. So I had to switch up my $10 challenge from what I typed out because my store was out of the mouthwash, so I did not get it, but hopefully you guys did. So the only other things that I added was going to be the candy, because Peyton absolutely loves these cookies and cream Hershey's, and since they were only, well, it came out to be 50 cents or 49 cents, I went ahead and got it. And then the deodorant, all three of those were actually free. They should have been a moneymaker, but I'll tell you guys about it. So first off, let's just talk about coupons being lowered. So as you can see, the Colgate CRT was lowered. The Hershey's candy should have been 75 cents, but it was lowered to 50 cents. So I also had some manufacturer coupons that didn't come off. I had a Gillette that I sent to my card. I had a Right Guard coupon that I sent to my card. I had a Right Guard $1 coupon or CRT that should have gone through, and it did not show on the receipt where it didn't go through, so it should have kicked it back, but it didn't. And then I also sent the 50 cents manufacturer coupon that's on the app. I also sent that. So I had $3, $4, $5.50 of a loss of coupons, and then here is another $1.50 basically, or $1.25 because of them lowering these CRTs. So I'm gonna call on Tuesday, because you know it takes 48 hours for this to show in the CVS system. They cannot see your transactions for 48 hours. Now the Right Guard, it is buy one get one half off. And I actually had the CRT for buy two get one free. So the total of these come up to be $11.97, and as you can see, it took off $11.97. So those were absolutely free. So I picked up the Colgate, which should have been free, but it would cost me 50 cents. And then I also picked up the two razors, which were $8.99 each, and it was two of the $3 off coupons from the P&G. But again, one of those $3 off coupons didn't come off, because I was like, you know what, I'm going to clip one out my inserts, and I'm going to take advantage of using the manufacturer coupons on the app to use the other one. But like I said, it didn't come off. Now, when I scan my card, so if you guys are following my exact deals every single week on the $10 challenges, you would have gotten a $5 beauty buck today. So when I scanned my card, I had a $5 beauty buck that printed, and I went into this transaction with $11 in ECBs that I ended with on last week. So this was everything in transaction number one. And then let me show you. I had 88 cents in tax, which is crazy because I don't know. I just feel like, I'm sorry, I had 88 cents subtotal, but if all of those coupons wouldn't have come off, my ECBs would have lowered, because technically my extra bucks should lower when you have more coupons, so it should take off here. But since it didn't lower any of these, that let me know that none of the other coupons, the manufacturer coupons that were on the app, applied. And the cashier that was checking me out, she checked them all off. She's like, oh, you have some coupons on here. And I was like, okay, I just wanted to be sure. And like, she approved them to come off, but they didn't come off. So I paid 88 cents in a subtotal, and then I got back the $10 in extra bucks for the razors. So the Colgate should have been free, the deodorant should have been free, and the candy should have been 24 cents. Now, transaction number two, I actually paid out of pocket because I didn't want to roll this $10 in extra bucks, because I would have lost out on ECBs and I didn't want to lose. So since I do plan on CVS giving me the money back, I will go into next week's transaction with more ECBs, because how it works is when your coupons don't come off, they're supposed to give you that credit back in extra bucks. So for these coupons not applying, and I had already sent them to my card, when I call corporate, they should give me these back in an extra buck. And I'm also going to ask them about the CRTs lowering as well. So both of these are deals that are given back extra bucks. The 2 Gillettes are buy 2, you get a $2 extra buck. And the Maybelline is buy 2 and you get a $5 extra buck. So the Maybelline, I use the $1 off coupons from the 730 Red Plum. So those come to be $2.99 a piece. And then again, the Gillette is same from the breakdown, $1.59 each. I paid $9.16 subtotal, and I got back a total of $7 in extra bucks. $5 for the Maybelline and $2 for the Gillette. So now I have $17 to go into next week for sure, but it definitely should be more when they credit me for these coupons not coming off. So next week I will have a bigger transaction, and hopefully I'll get even more items, and I can get back more things that do produce more ECBs. So hopefully next week I'll be getting some body wash because I don't think I've gotten any in a few weeks, or maybe, I don't know, I can't remember, at CVS. I know I've been getting it at Walgreens, but like I said, also I couldn't get the mouthwash. This was the coupon that I was planning on using, but my store was sold out. I'm not going to go to another store and get it this week. I was only including it in my breakdown to help new people that are just starting out so that they could get it. I actually have a ton of mouthwash. So with that being said, I hope you guys had a smooth transaction this week. If not, if you had any issues with your coupons being lowered or anything like that, definitely give it 48 hours. I would call on Tuesday to the CVS corporate. The number is on the back of your CVS cards, and you can tell them what happened. They can track your purchases, so they can see everything that you purchased after 48 hours, and that way they can go ahead and give you the coupons amount back in an extra buck. So let me know in the comments if you guys call corporate and how it works for you. You guys know it's always up in the air for me at CVS. Some weeks is bad, some weeks it's good. In the first video that I did earlier today, I didn't have any problems whatsoever. It was a smooth trip. I didn't even really notice, but it was just a little bit of difference in the CRTs being lower, but I didn't even realize it too much. But I am going to ask them about that as well, both transactions. So hopefully, if this week was a bad week for you, my fingers are crossed that next week will be better. So again, just keep me updated in the comments if you guys call. So I hope that this is helpful. If you are new, just refer back to the breakdown video that I did. If you are actually wanting to know what exactly to buy, I did a breakdown earlier this week. I'll try to link that video below. That way you can print the Google document and take it with you to shop. All of the coupon locations are also in that Google document, and it is the CVS breakdown $10 challenge dated for 8/6 if you guys want to just look back at other videos. So thank you so much for watching. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.